My name is Chris Farrow. I'm 56 years old and I'm deaf-blind. You will look at me and you'll think he doesn't look blind, doesn't look deaf. People look at me, they view me as a normal, functioning human being. They don't understand the difficulties that I have to go through to achieve anything. Losing your eyesight isn't the hard part. It's what's associated with it that's the hard part. Not being able to make your own cup of tea anymore. That indignity of not being able to make yourself a piece of toast. Or asking your wife if you put your underpants on the right way round. And so on and so on and so on. Isolation drives you into depression. It's an awful, awful illness. You won't bath, you won't shave, you won't clean, you frightened to even answer the door. It's endless. It's endless. I used to get on my hands and knees just about every night and pray to God to help me get out of this mess. But I don't suffer from that now.
Too big for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicola comes at least 3 days a week. Plus I do work for Sense. Plus people I used to work with have started coming around to see me. I had somebody come around yesterday for a few hours. You get in contact again. You've got things to talk about.
I see Chris 3 times a week, 5 hours in the week to do the different things that Chris would like to do.
How are you doing, Lisa?
I'm fine, darling, you?
Fine, thanks, love. How are you getting on with your new house?
He's got his independence back. Before he didn't go anywhere, didn't do anything. Now he'll ring up and say, oh, tomorrow I want to do. Then I just plan it, turn up and off we go.
There's no replacement really for the one-to-one support that most people need and want. People might need support, for example, to go to hospital appointments, doctor's appointments, to go out shopping. It's really doing the everyday things that the rest of us do, where communication and mobility is going to be an issue. This is a cost-effective service that you're putting in place. It can be for something as little as 2 hours a week for an older person to have that sort of support. Makes a difference to them deteriorating even further, maybe going down the mental health route, losing that independence at home, not being able to cope, going into residential care. That becomes quite a costly route to go down.
With guiding, you need somebody that's very much dedicated, who can perceive in front what the difficulties will be for you by the time you get there. Most of the time it runs quite smooth. If you go to the same supermarket on a regular basis, I've actually got quite a good memory. So I know on an aisle what's on that aisle. So I can quite often say to Nicola, that's where you get paracetamols from, can you get me some? That's just experience, isn't it? When you do an activity and you've enjoyed it, it's been successful, it's very, very much an enjoyable part of your life. I like to make the best of it. It's like the government thinking of cutting back spending on people, that they truly understand the consequences of what they'll do to human beings. It's horrendous. The cost of social care in this country pays dividends. It'll cost us a lot more if we don't take it by the horns and supply social care. We'll have institutions again. That's what they used to do with people, you know. Everybody has the right to have a reasonable life. Nobody deserves to be isolated. Nobody.